everybody. Welcome to the newest edition of Dinner Plus Drinks. We're recording it late enough in the day. I think the tryptophan, turkey. Tryptophan. I think it's worn off.
I don't know, man.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was fun. So for us, our bubble has been our family, and that's the only people we really see. So we were lucky enough to not have it be terribly different. I did get to cook with my sister, and by cook I mean like be her sous chef, because we've all established that I don't cook. And so that was really fun because I'm good at taking direction.
You are good at taking direction.
Thank you. Especially when it's something like I know Shannon is better at cooking. So like just tell me what to do and I'm happy to do it. And then Tyler was a saint as always and like managed the children. So we got to enjoy cooking and my parents obviously helped. So yeah, it was great. It was very traditional. Got a little hectic around dinner time. Like, of course, we spent all day cooking and then it was freaking chaos.
I'm sure.
More on that.
That's always how it goes.
More on that later. How about you?
I had a great time.
How many turkeys did you cook?
I only cooked one, but I cooked it 5 different ways.
Oh, okay.
So
I misunderstood
I parted it
that.
out and then cooked it 5 different ways, which was a lot of fun.
Is that normal for you?
I do something insane all the time. My mother cooked the turkey because we just went over to her house. We only did the one. And she cooked it differently than I would, but it tasted good and we all had a nice time. And that was what was important.
I can see that.
And
hey, it was like your normal Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was great. But I got to do Christmas lights. More on that later.
Yeah.
I got to watch my soccer team win. I got to drink some beers. I got to drink some wines. It was great. We had a nice time with Simona. We went on a walk.
Yeah. It was beautiful out.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh, you almost made me forget. We did, with my in-laws, we opted not to do anything indoors, trying to limit people as much as possible.
You opted outdoors.
We opted outdoors. So we did something, we've always done turkey trots with them. And we did a turkey trot, in quotes, I will say, this year, because it was not a 5K and it was also not a run. But we have kids and we had...
we forgive
our
you.
grandma with us, and
Don't feel shame.
We walked through the state park, and then we had like a little brunch picnic partway through. And yeah, again, we were lucky this year that it was not 20 and whipping winds, so it was some nice outdoor time to start the day.
One of the things you talked about with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which we did watch as we did a little brunch too, which then provided enough bacon fat for one of the ways I cooked a turkey.
God.
But the bad lip syncing, my God.
Okay. First
it's
of all,
even worse this year.
Don't be disappointed in me. I'm disappointed in me. I only got to watch like 10 minutes of the parade because my executive chef kept me so busy. I'm so sad. And the kids didn't care, so I think it just got turned off.
I would have thought this would be the year that like we'd have the lip syncing thing figured out because
Yeah.
we're all doing stuff like this. We all there's no live audience this year for
anywhere.
it. So like you only need to do it in one spot. You could have actually done it live. You could have actually but I was like, oh my God, I almost called you. It's like, Bridget.
Do you think they have to charge less? Like if you're not singing live and you're just lip syncing, maybe the act costs less? Is that why? I don't know.
think so. I mean, it's
probably not.
They probably have to waive because technically it's a public performance. So they probably license the music and pay themselves. So like they probably have to waive that, right?
Oh, here's the thing. You said wave, and I know you mean wave, but I'm talking hand wave here. I felt so awkward. I saw the turkey float. That's about as long as I was there, which is the first thing. And everyone's waving off of it. I'm like, who are you waving at?
Actors.
Like, I know they're waving at us behind the television screen, but I felt like so awkward for them. But
I also thought it was weird because some people had masks, some people don't.
Yeah,
and
that's
Sarah
always
was like,
funny.
well, probably because the hosts are tested. I'm like,
yeah. Well, and it's really hard to speak into a microphone.
Oh, yeah, it's so hard. But I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, but
why
all the dancers
like Al Roker, Mr. I'm dying of cancer, but carrying on, bringing joy to people. Yeah, so Al Roker had a mask on, but then like Savannah Guthrie didn't.
True.
It was weird.
I only saw Savannah Guthrie and Hoda. Well, what I did appreciate was like usually it's very robotic and they sit at a desk and they're like, my, that float was beautiful. This year they were like, I was like, are you drunk? They were like totally chill.
They probably were drunk.
Yeah, they had their hot pink raincoats and like they were dancing with and so I appreciated that in the beginning. I was like, this was fun.
That reminds me of the Lake Geneva Christmas parade. And Nancy, who does the MC, has her script. And she does a very good job with it. But sometimes it's like, and look at the Walworth County Sheriff's Department with their vehicle. We'd like to thank you for keeping us safe and sound in all our challenging times. Let's hear it for the sheriffs. Insert applause.
feel so sad that parade couldn't figure out a way to happen this year.
I just think sometimes you got to, do a little bit extra, call some people,
Yeah.
ask for favors. Because I know a lot of people said, we don't have the things to do the float. It's always a bit of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But, if somebody called and said, hey, I really think it'd be great if you had one. This is going to be a really cool opportunity for the community. I think people have chipped in.
I do too. I'm so sad about that. So, but
like if I got a phone call asking, hey, would you put something together? This is
Nick
the year.
and I would be building a float,
We would be building a float, but
right here in the basement.
Nobody called.
I know. So that's super sad. So we're going to have, like, honestly, we're going to check out a different community because, I don't know, it's still Christmas and my kids have had a shitty year. And so and I understand everybody, I'm not being unsafe here. I'm sitting in my car with my children but I'd like to show them some Christmas lights.
If Lucy's within shoe throwing distance of you, you are not safe.
Yeah,
so
that's
sitting
true.
in your car with your children is not safe.
I won't open Lucy's window.
But as we are looking in, we've already talked about Christmas.
You can tell we're excited.
I know it's Advent. I know let's give the turkey time to digest, but
digested.
Bridget,
Check.
Bridget, I am so excited for what I have to drink today.
If you're not watching here.
We have this box here to keep this a surprise from Bridget.
So if you're just listening, which I know many of you are.
So watch.
There is a cardboard box here covering whatever we're about to drink.
And we need to get the expression.
Drum roll.
All of your favorite things.
Oh my God. Okay, I love peppermint, but I cannot.
It is 4 flavors of Bud Light Seltzer.
Wait, okay, so Tyler said something to me about you and Bud Light Seltzer, and Nick's got some new Bud Light. I'm like, this isn't new. This is what he was talking about.
So we have 4 flavors. We have to decide if they are good or not.
A
hot
peppermint
or not.
patty.
Peppermint patty. Apple crisp. Ginger snap. And cranberry.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now that one of those is going to be good. I don't know, but you guys will see. This is hilarious. They're really cute cans. I will say, not a fan of Bud Light normally, but they're doing a pretty good job this year.
I mean, come on. All right, so we'll start with apple crisp. We're going to go
this
in
one's probably
alphabetical
fine.
order.
I don't know why I smelled it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, it's very aromatic. It smells like an apple crisp.
Ugh. Tastes like, I mean, it has a nice cinnamon finish. I don't know. It's fine. Tastes like bubbly apple cider, to be honest.
Yeah,
this one's fine.
5% alcohol and 100 calories.
Oh God, it's a little cinnamony for my but like people who like apple cinnamon would love this. It's
kind of even got like the butter crumbly thing.
Did you get me a dump bucket?
No.
So I just have to drink it.
Throw it back, Bridget.
I'm just gonna go throw it up over there.
You'll be fine. Next, we have cranberry.
This one will be good. Actually, almost brought my non-alcoholic bubbly cranberry. Okay, buddy. With the sparkling seltzer.
Does it smell like cranberry?
I drank that one without even giving Nick a cheers because I'm trying to get a head start on its excitingness.
This tastes like cranberry. It tastes like ocean spray cranberry juice. It tastes delicious.
This one tastes like any Bud Light seltzer
but
with a berry.
Is alcohol in it.
This one's pretty good.
And very few calories.
Okay. I'm really nervous about this peppermint patty one.
Do you like peppermint patties?
Yeah.
I love peppermint patties.
Not in a Bud Light seltzer, though. Like a chocolate, right? This is chocolate?
No, it's the pink, toffee stuff.
I thought peppermint patty is like a York peppermint patty.
Oh, like those? Yeah, I like those too.
So I wonder. I wonder if this is chocolate. Okay, we're not actually on the peppermint patty one. I just can't stop thinking about
Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps.
My mom makes wonderful ginger snaps. I used to make these with her when I was a kid. Are you a ginger snap fan?
Ooh, I don't know if I've ever had a ginger snap. The quick answer is no, because I don't really like gingerbread cookies. I know they're different, but I'm not like a spicy cookie person. That's my answer. That's it. I have nothing else to say about it.
No cinnamon, no ginger.
No, and that's not true. I like cinnamon. It's just, didn't I tell you the cinnamon in the coffee story?
No.
So early on in my dating days with Tyler, it wasn't that early. We were living together. Whatever it was. He thought he would make me.
So 6 weeks in?
Yeah. So a week or two. So
this will be good. You got a nice condo. Let's move in.
He thought he's like, I made coffee for us this morning and it's extra special. He put cinnamon in the coffee grounds. No. I think we've established what a snot I am about good coffee, and that is not what I wanted in my coffee at the time.
Was it your Folgers, or was it your good coffee?
I actually have no idea.
What type of coffee was it?
I don't think I cared as much about coffee. I've never bought Folgers, let me be clear. I've never.
But I hear it's the best part of waking up.
Folgers in your cup. It's too bad. That's a very catchy jingle, and they have lovely commercials, but it's not good. Okay, this smells like I want to die. This smells like a gingerbread cookie. Is it good? Does it measure up to your mom's cookies?
No, my mom's cookies are better. This one actually, it's just a little light on the, it tastes more like a ginger ale to
I can't.
me.
Actually, if you like ginger, I actually think that'd be really good.
Yes, I think it's just like a straight one-note ginger.
I love ginger ale because it tastes like
ginger
fake,
ale.
But like, ginger ale on a plane is the best. But, when do we go on planes anymore?
Oh, that joke time is later.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not finishing that one. Sorry.
All right, fine.
I don't know. I can't figure out why I don't like it because I love ginger ale. That's pretty strong. I think overall these flavors are really strong.
I agree. They're very strong, which is why we picked Bud Light as the best of our seltzers because it actually had flavor.
Because it actually, instead of like trying to just be like weird water. Okay, do you think this is a chocolate peppermint patty? Are we just tasting peppermint or will it be chocolate and peppermint? Chocolate and peppermint, don't you think?
Chocolate and peppermint.
Okay. That is weird.
Yum. Oh.
Do you think so, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tastes like a peppermint
This
patty.
one's a little bit weird. You guys, I'm dying to know if any of you have had this.
Yes.
Because actually, overall, as much as I made weird reactions, they're pretty good. Like,
and what is? I want to know what like other fun, ridiculous holiday foods and things there are out there.
You mean what other fun, weird, ridiculous seltzers are there?
Yeah,
based on holiday foods?
What other like Christmas weird things have you people found?
Okay, I do. Oh yeah, yes. Because do you remember early on in the podcast, we talked a lot about all the different flavors of Kit Kats?
Yes.
That actually came up in a discussion the other day. I was on a Zoom call with my friend Erin and Shannon, and we were talking about all the weird flavors of something. I don't remember what it was. And I'm like, we talked about this on the podcast forever. Anyway, hold on. We were talking about all these holiday flavors, and I'm going to ask you guys also for this. If you can send us what your favorite holiday cookie or dessert is, we need to know for an upcoming project. So
yes,
leave us a comment or send us an email or however you want to get a hold of us, smoke signals. Let us know what your holiday dessert is. We need to know soon. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
So, looking forward to Christmas, but now looking back.
Okay,
Bridget,
yeah, Thanksgiving. Or, I mean, I guess.
What was the best thing you ate this week? Mine is not at all from Thanksgiving.
I know. I was wondering. I'm like, I don't think Nick's going to choose Thanksgiving. But I have to tell you about.
I mean, I could. I thought that'd be too easy.
It is too easy. But come on. It's
so
what
I'm
the
exempting
people.
Thursday.
Okay, I'm not. But I chose a thing that is not like turkey or stuffing. It is instead the most ridiculous appetizer and the only thing I got assigned to making for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh, these are the ones you do, not the. Okay, yes, this is legit. When I saw this, I forgot you did this.
Yes, I didn't put too much detail. So we just call them seasoned oyster crackers. They're not like a Gallagher family special, but we do have them every year, and it's one of those things if we don't
because
have.
the rest of your family would be embarrassed to call them a special, but for you,
they're special. Yeah, I mean everyone knows how to make these if they can Google. But they're like the buttermilk ranch packet, some dill weed, lemon pepper, and garlic, and some oil. And you put them on the oyster crackers, bake them for 15 minutes. Secret recipe out there.
We had them at Friendsgiving last year. Yeah. They were very good.
Oh, my memories popped up.
You got a lot of compliments on that.
Yeah, they're great. Okay, and I still have some left over. Even all of the kids ate them. Like Max, who does not like to eat a lot of things, Shannon's son, took a bowl of it, and I'm like, this is my opportunity to be his favorite aunt. And so I dumped a whole bunch in a Ziploc bag. I don't think he likes either of us. I don't know. Maybe Brittany, because Brittany doesn't have a daughter, Lucy, who like beats him up, and I do. So
Lucy can be aggressive with Max.
So I gave him a whole Ziploc bag full. So Max, when you're listening, remember that.
Max, when you're a millionaire, remember.
I gave you seasoned oyster crackers, the secret recipe that I just told everyone.
I made tacos. They were very good.
Okay, but not for Thanksgiving. Tell me about your tacos.
So they were, we had these Denver steaks on sale at work.
Denver steak? I think you need to tell people what that is.
Denver strip steak. So it's a
cut of steak. Is that a thing people know?
I don't know. It's a new thing. I think you just say Denver strip and people are like, yeah,
Denver strip.
I know what that is.
I like Colorado.
Is it high?
I like steak.
Is that a weed steak? I hear they got marijuana legalized there in Colorado these days.
So, yeah, it's not that.
It's not that. Let me be very clear.
Let me be clarify.
It is not that at all. It looks like a New York strip, so a nice steak like this. They are prime, so really nice, well marbled, the ones that we had. But they come from the chuck, so a little bit richer flavor. They're actually, I think, very tender for being a chuck steak. I was impressed by that.
They were delicious when I tried it.
So I use them to make tacos because I see a nice beefy cut of beef, and you know what I think? Tacos.
Beefy cut of beef.
I think tacos. Well, fillets aren't that beefy.
It's just a funny description.
You know, so I want some tacos.
Okay.
And I did really one of my favorite things. I pickled red onion and jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
And had the, good old street tacos, the quick grilled tortillas.
Yeah.
And then some pickled jalapeno and onion and cilantro and a little bit of beef. And they were delicious.
Did Simona eat it?
Simona did not. No, she was asleep because that was Wednesday night. Yeah, I got home late because we were,
What
So
we
she
used
had,
to call Blackout Wednesday when we were young. Does anyone remember that? It's the day I got engaged. Blackout Wednesday.
Oh, that's right.
Engage-iversary. Do
Engage-iversary.
you remember that? And now we're like, oh, we're making tacos. It's equally as fun.
Well, I was confused because, yes, it's the Blackout Wednesday, but the actual date, because
the date.
On the day of, on the 23rd or whatever it was, I wished you a happy engage-iversary.
It was the 21st. Thank you.
I don't know.
11, 21, 12. Easy to remember. Anyway.
I'm going to add that to my calendar. So
Bridget
I get
and
reminders.
Tyler's engage-iversary.
Not that Bridget doesn't.
Remind you.
Your Instagram story or whatever it was like, I know this is annoying, but screw you. Look at the 21st.
When I feel a little down on things, I just don't post to social media. So like you could look at my 2020 Instagram and see like 4 photos. Literally, I think. And so I sometimes just randomly post to my story when I feel that
it was a good one.
It's great. And I love my engage-iversary. It was obviously a really awesome night for a lot of
whose
reasons.
engage-iversary is it?
Our engage-iversary.
Tyler put a lot of work into it.
Tyler did put a lot of work into it.
In fact, did all of the work.
He did all the work.
All you said was,
I celebrated a lot. We both celebrated a lot. Actually, everyone there celebrated a lot. Anyway, we're all grown up now and we're boring. So.
But there is one family that is not boring.
Nice transition.
Telling us about it now
this
is Bridget.
A cap out of a news story. But I need to tell you guys about this in case you've lived under a rock and never seen these people on the internet. The Holderness family.
They are the all about that based family.
Yes. I don't remember how long ago they started. I did not do my research for you, but they're the family that I think they started by posting a video of them in their Christmas jammies and they rapped a song. Hilarious. But this year, the thing, and I don't watch them all, but social media got me, and they posted a Hallmark Christmas version, or a Hallmark Christmas movie, and it was so funny.
That's awesome.
It was really funny. Whatever. So just check out the Holderness family if you need a little giggle. I'm keeping things light here because this was a heavy week on social media of everyone shaming everyone for whatever they chose to do. And again, I choose to wear a mask and be safe, and I support all of those things, but I also have a bubble of people I've been with this whole time, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing I've been doing since, I don't know, July or something. So anyway, social media was a little heavy this week. I'm telling you to look at the Holderness family. It'll make you smile.
Here's another one that'll make you smile if you manage to be happy for other people who have ridiculously good luck. I was reading through Tank's Good News again because Bridget turned me on to this. It's a nice makes you smile thing. And the headline of the story is...
Yeah, what
Money
is this?
from heaven. Meteorite worth over $1 million crashes into man's home.
Come on.
So literally, the headline tells it all. Meteorite crashed in this guy's home and he got rich. But to get into the details is what actually makes it super awesome. So this guy, he's in Indonesia. His name is Yasua Huataglang.
Oh, yes, him.
I think Joshua. I don't know how you... It's J-O... I don't know if it's a soft J, a hard J.
Sure.
I don't know. Anyway... He is a coffin maker.
What?
Yeah, his job is to make coffins, and evidently he makes coffins at his house. He has, house business making coffins. You can see in his roof where this meteorite crashed through. He has a video on his Instagram. He was working on a coffin near the street in front of my house when I heard a booming sound that made my house shake. It was as if a tree had fallen on us. It was too hot to pick up, so my wife dug it out with a hoe, and we took it inside. So anyway, it's a 4 billion-year-old meteorite. That's about 4.5 pounds. And kind of put it on the internet, and some guy in America found it. He's the guy's name is Jared Collins. He's an American space rock guru.
Oh.
So he traveled to Indonesia. He bought it.
I'm sorry.
It's in ice cold storage. But here's the best part of this. The Joshua didn't say exactly how much money he made, but what he said was, with this stroke of good luck, I hope my streak will continue to have a wish that I've had for a while. I've always wanted a daughter, and I hope this is a sign that I'll be lucky enough to have one now.
Oh.
So, Joshua, I hope you have a daughter.
So do I.
It's wonderful.
Also, how much does this rare rock collector make if he can buy a rock?
So if it's worth $2 million and he paid the guy $1 million, he's got some profit margin in there.
What does he do for that profit? This is the weirdest
Well, I mean,
thing.
I think he probably can you imagine the customs forms on like
Bringing back
this is
a rare meteorite
and then like finding the right buyers? Like this is you know,
a niche market.
This isn't like, hey, I have a condo to sell. Like any
Here you
idiot
go.
can find someone that, you know, like real estate agents. I appreciate you guys. You guys are important, you know. But like sometimes your job is harder than other times. You know, sometimes you're selling a 7-bedroom, $10 million house. You got to find the right buyer for that.
Right.
This one, you got to find the right buyer.
This is interesting. Okay.
I just thought it'd be a good, happy one. There was another one I was thinking about, also space theme. It was about Santa Claus and his sled and how some people think it's a you ho ho.
Whoa. Dad jokes are back this week.
All right, let's take a break.
All right, we are back with my favorite segment. We are doing holiday gift guide of our product recommendations. And as always, mine is a little bit of a stretch. It is
Mine's a stretch.
It's a general idea here, but I imagine many people out there are buying a book or 2 or 3 or 5 for people on their lists. I think I had a list of about 5 that I needed to just like round out a few gifts because I love doing a nice little kit, you know, a gift that comes. Okay, anyway, so I will admit that usually I go on Amazon and I find my book and call it a day. So obviously a lot of this year I've been trying not to do that. So
because Jeff Bezos is evil.
He's going to be fine. So specifically, I used to work for the city. And for a couple of years, I got to know a local bookstore in Lake Geneva really well called Dust Bunny Books. So everybody, it is. And everyone thinks it only has kid books, which rightfully so.
I think it only has kids books.
But they don't. They have YA books, they have adult books, and Raina, the owner, will gladly order any book for you. So
that's good to know.
I discovered that, I don't know, I think earlier in the year, I was looking for someone for a birthday present, and I asked her if she had this certain book, and she said, no, but I'll order it for you. So for Christmas, I just compiled my whole list of books that I needed, and I emailed her and said, hey, do you have any of these? And she was able to get 4 of the 5, and then the 5th one, she just said, I've got to be honest, this one's out of print. It would cost you more than $50 to get this one. Like, I suggest you find it here. So that was amazing. And the whole reason I'm telling you this story is I bet all of you have a local bookstore in whatever town you're in. So call that bookstore and see if they will just order your books for you. I think it made her day. She also added a product recommendation. I told her what I was doing for this gift and why I needed to round it out. And she said, I actually think this one would be perfect. I bought it for 2 different people now because I thought it was an awesome addition. I never would have found it without her, never heard of it before. So I think it made her day. I think she felt really grateful and I was really happy about it. Yes, I'm probably paying a little more for my books. Do I care? Not at all. I'm able to go down there, pick them up from the little bench outside of her store, and I was able to support her business. So local bookstores is my general product recommendation because I know everyone's buying a book, at least one book this year. So there you go.
My product recommendation is also a stretch, but it is an experience if you're local to Lake Geneva.
That's great.
It's a great experience you can do with your family, your friends, that's socially distanced, a unique holiday thing. We don't have the parade. We don't have this, that, things. Yep. You can't probably go to the Nutcracker like maybe you did this year. But what you can do is go to the Geneva Lake Museum Parade of Trees 2020.
It's so awesome.
Goes from, goes until November. Wow. Goes until January 5th. You can vote for the People's Choice Award. There's one correct option for that.
Lake Geneva Country Mates.
Can't be beat. But anyway, you just need to bring a donation for the food pantry or the Lakeland Animal Shelter. You'll get $1 off adult admission.
Which I think is like $2.
So take your kids. It's a lot of cool trees. It's very pretty. You can see all that. The Lake Geneva Museum. Oh my God, the Geneva Lake Museum.
It's a hard thing here.
It's a hard thing.
Yes.
The city is Lake Geneva. The lake is Geneva Lake. The area is the Geneva Lake area.
Yes.
Or if you want Geneva Lakes, because there's also stupid
Lake
Como
Delavan.
and Delavan and Elizabeth.
The museum serves many regions.
They serve the entirety
areas.
of the region, no matter what municipality you live in. But it's a great thing. They have a lot of cool stuff. I like museums. I think they do a great job. They have really smart volunteers. They actually have a lot of people that did museums and history and marketing and things when they were working, and now they're retired and they take their talents to this. So it's very professional, very well done. Definitely check it out.
That museum is a hidden gem here, I have to say, even not at the holidays, but this event, super cool. Good recommendation.
Thanks, Bridget.
Okay, we're taking a break. We'll see you back in a bit. We're back.
I am so excited for this segment because this segment is where we get to hear all of Bridget's hopes, dreams, and see if they were realized or crushed. It's time for Fantasy Update.
Nick, while I'm doing my fantasy update, I feel like you're going to be mad at me if I don't tell you. Take off your headphones and put them back on because you got a little alfalfa sprout. There you go, friends. Okay, beautiful. Done. Just put them back on top. There you are.
Thanks,
looking
Bridget.
good. Okay, we're getting this one over quickly because I got my
why is
butt kicked.
By whom?
Travis.
Oh, but
And listen, you
Travis
guys.
Travis.
Like everything else in 2020, I think I've just given up. We've talked about this the last couple weeks. I now officially have a losing record. I am 5-6. Wah, wah, wah. And was it last week or the week before, we talked about like the little quotes that the app tells you? This week, it was really encouraging, and it said, dynasties weren't built overnight. So next week isn't looking terrible, but also not great. I've done all the switching I can. I'm too lazy to go pick up players at this point, so I'm just doing the best with what I can. And like, I'm not projected to win, but it's not like I'm going to get creamed. So I probably will miss out on the playoffs. Sayonara fantasy football.
Hey, it's okay. 3 sub-500 teams have made the playoffs in the NFL. The 7-9 Seahawks in 2010. The 4-5 Browns and Lions in 1982.
Well,
and the Seahawks even won a playoff game. So you have,
a chance.
I'm telling you, there is a chance, Bridget.
It just might be a loss. Russell Wilson, though, is my quarterback, and he has been my most consistent player, obviously. He's been doing great. Thanks, buddy. So fantasy, we're just gonna.
Are we going into the playoffs? Like what do you got next?
No, so playoffs are coming up. So I have a game next week, but I'm playing Avery, who's leading the league, or maybe I think Avery's in first and Libby's in second. They are twin sisters. And then Tyler's in third, actually.
Good job, Tyler.
I am not. So I don't know.
Are you in last though?
I'm not in last.
See, that's positive.
Yeah, look at that, positive. Moving on out of fantasy.
Moving on. Time. Interesting questions with Bridget and Nick. It's a Bridget week.
It is a Bridget week. Totally random, all based on Black Friday or after, which we haven't talked about for the record.
Are you a Black Friday shopper? I want to go out and shop, but I'm like,
I know.
Crowds.
What I discovered, and I explained this to Shannon yesterday, like I like the chaos in that I like to watch it. Like once, Shannon and I were like, we need to do this once in our life. And it was the effing worst thing ever. And of course it was. Like I was early on dating Tyler. I thought I'd buy him a TV. Went to Target, like waited in line. It was a terrible experience. And then people are walking around at like 4 a.m. like zombies with like frozen faces, and they're just assholes.
Yes.
So like, ugh.
Shocker.
Okay. Anyway, it was terrible. I can't believe I admitted that I did that once, and I've never again done it. But I like to watch it. Like I just want to sit in the parking lot and watch the game.
I'm going to go check out Home Depot probably because I need some more lights. I think, for my house, and I need more of the cheap storage shelves because I have a new storage shed thing coming at some point, so I need more stuff. Call.
I just can't get myself to like go in a store today. It's too madness. Maybe
I'm gonna go like
but
7 o'clock.
Yeah, I was like maybe like bedtime.
Yep.
So anyway, leading right into this first question, would you rather be trampled in a Black Friday brawl or take your chances in a cage with a tiger?
Oh, Black Friday brawl.
Oh, really? Why?
Tiger got me. Like
in real life?
Yeah. Oh,
what?
yeah.
What?
I can't. Oh no, never before.
I was like, I'm sorry.
If I was in a brawl with a tiger, it would kill me. Like I have no.
Oh, but you're taking your chances, so it could be like a nice tiger.
But like, I'm very good at taking punishment. Like, I'm good at going turtle and like kick me, whatever.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine. Like,
Yeah, that's your
I got
fault.
some padding, you know?
So you're just gonna say, "Eat me alive."
No, the people. I'll let the people run me over and take my chances that that'll end up well for me. The tiger will eat me.
Yeah, but
I look delicious to a tiger.
the mental, I mean, yeah, okay, you're right. I just mentally scarred by like the shitbag of all society on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, they're terrible.
Sorry, everybody
like,
listening.
I can just sit there. I'll take it. I'll get out.
Okay, man.
It's gonna suck, but I probably won't die.
I'm gonna cry.
The tiger. I'll probably pee my pants. It's okay.
What if you like just climb out of the cage? There's no rules. I didn't say that. You couldn't do that.
You said a cage brawl.
Yeah, I said take your chances in a cage with a tiger. The brawl was Black Friday. Get trampled in a Black Friday brawl. People bring guns to Black Friday.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
okay, well,
can I bring a gun to the tiger fight?
I'm going with the tiger. Yeah, there are no rules.
Okay, then if I can bring a gun, yeah, I'll take my chances.
Okay, I'm going in the cage with the tiger, guys. I made that one up. Can you tell? I really wanted a Black Friday question.
I was going to ask some Black Friday questions too if it was my turn, but it's not.
There's not many, like, would you rather Black Fridays that exist.
I had, would you rather spend $20 on a Black Friday special for something that'll last 2 years or spend $100 on something that'll last you 10 years?
I mean, it depends what it is. This is a terrible question. I don't know. It depends what it is. Because I'm a thrift store shopper.
I know. Like, so this is why, like, you're like,
why I'm panicking.
You usually like are good with paying for quality, but you love a deal.
Yeah, that's why I said it depends. Because, like, is it a black T-shirt? Then I'll just pay $20. No, I won't. That's really expensive for a T-shirt. I don't know. It's not your week. I'm moving on and not answering. Don't get mad at me. Would you rather fall down a mountain in an avalanche? So, like, slide down it in the avalanche, or be driving in a blizzard without being able to stop?
Be driving in a blizzard without being able to stop.
Okay.
I've done that many times.
Okay.
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh,
also
okay. Why
a
don't
super
you just
talented driver.
This is made up. So why don't you just stop in real life in the blizzard?
Because you got to keep going.
Okay.
Plow on through.
Then.
If you're in an avalanche, like, that's very bad. It's very bad. Remember, swim.
Right.
If you're caught in an avalanche, you're supposed to swim.
But so if
that gets you to the surface.
If you're in a blizzard and you can't stop, you're also hoping that other people don't hit you. Oh, man.
I do the hitting.
Okay. Tyler once drove through a really dangerous ice storm and also didn't stop.
When I was in college, I went to college in Iowa, very close to Iowa City, where the University of Iowa is. The University of Iowa Hawkeyes and the Wisconsin Badgers have a fairly intense rivalry, especially in basketball at this time, because Jason Bohannon decommitted from, he was Mr. Basketball Iowa. He was like the best basketball player to come out of Iowa forever. He decommitted and moved to Wisconsin. We had like the ice storm of all ice storms. Everything was shut down. Class was canceled. But they still had the game because the Badgers were there.
Come on.
And they sent out, if
college.
you can get here, it's free.
Really?
So
Nick went.
I went. It's usually like a 20-minute drive from my campus to Iowa City. It took me an hour and a half.
Worth it.
Jason Bohannon hit the game winner with like a second left. And like,
were people there?
Like, oh, yeah, because it was all like students, right, on campus. And their arena is like one that's, 100 feet dug down into the ground. So yeah, so you're all the way down there and everybody's in these lower seats. And it was like me and my Badger stuff, like delirious after driving there. And like, I didn't have anything to drink. Like, I was actually fairly responsible because I'm like, this is like not going to be great going the way back. But it's one of my happiest memories of like everybody just like 2-finger saluting all the Iowa people.
That's pretty sweet.
And so yeah, I've done it. And it was like some of the best memories of my life. So let's do it again. J-Bo, I love you.
Maybe I should have clarified how bad of a blizzard it was. I don't know.
I mean, this one's pretty bad.
I'd probably also drive in a blizzard. I don't know. Yeah. I actually am pretty terrified of getting buried by snow.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Yeah. And like your odds of surviving are not great.
Well,
Although if you do, the St. Grenard will come get you with the beer.
I mean, I used to have snow pants that like had a beacon in them. I'm sure it never would have worked. Also, like when I'm building an igloo or tunnel or whatever with my kids, I'm like, you're going to get buried alive in this, like in this 2 feet of snow.
See, that's why you need a St. Grenard to protect them.
Elliot asked me again this morning if he could get a dog, and I said, they're not on sale on Black Friday, Elliot.
Actually, I think Lakeland Animal Shelter.
Okay. Anyway, please remember we're recording on Friday. It's Black Friday. as we record. All right. You will notice that from now until Christmas and maybe thereafter, I'll be asking Christmas themed would you rathers like this one. Would you rather chug a gallon of eggnog or
look,
chug...
Lakeland Animal Shelter has a Black Friday special. Should I call Elliot?
Sorry, they're closed. Okay. Are you chugging a gallon of eggnog or chugging a gallon of glue wine? Warm glue wine.
How close is the nearest toilet?
I know. I can't answer this question. Both of these make me want to vomit. Ooh, sorry, everybody. I just hit my head on the microphone.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think the glue wine.
I think so too, but
Because if I did the eggnog, I think it'd be like 3 days of like, I don't know how to say this politely, like
shatting himself.
yes, like I would just.
This was a good one,
I
wasn't it?
need the like super adult, like,
Well,
like
you
5 layers of adult diapers.
You can wear Depends. There's no rules.
I mean, my God, I would just.
Next week's product recommendation.
Oh my God.
Depends.
I think I would. If I have, I love cheese, but if I have, and I'll eat like any funk cheeses. Ron knows this. Ron and I discovered a cheese that's funky that was then 6 months extra funkied.
Oh.
And we tried it because we tried anything, and that was an interesting experience.
I won't do that.
But this would be,
That's a tough one, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the glue wine. Like, and I don't like hot beverages, so like my mouth will be on fire.
Well, also, yeah, your whole throat. I think my theory is that it will cool down. At least it's not like creamy and milky. That to me sounds like curdle in your stomach. Where like glue wine, you're like, okay, this isn't good and it's just warm, but
instant.
So we're gonna be chugging a gallon of glue wine on next week's episode. Just kidding, we're not doing that. Okay, those were fun.
I'm gonna go vomit.
He's gonna barf. We're gonna talk about food. Whew. Okay, no pressure, but next week's questions better be good.
Good one.
Well, I'm gonna talk about food while Nick composes himself and doesn't throw up, because if you do, I'm also gonna barf. Okay. Here, we're gonna show you the glue wine that Nick's gonna chug.
Let's try it. It's been open for.
Ew, it's gonna be so bad. Okay. Next week's meal plan, guys. I got to take the week off last week because it was Thanksgiving. It was such a treat. So this week's meal plan has some recipes that I have not even discovered from the depths of our website. And my choice is what?
It smells like bubble gum.
Ew, really?
Like
tastes like poison.
Smell it. It actually smells. It's better. It actually smells like juicy fruit almost.
Oh, I love juicy fruit. That's a really good description.
Yeah.
Is it better than it was fresh?
Yeah.
Should we open all of our glue wine for Chris Kindle Market now and see if it's good? Oh, yeah. It takes...
It's just like a light, fruity, refreshing
Wow, it's
drink.
way better. I feel like this would be really good sangria.
Yes.
Well, guys, we're opening all the glue. Wow, yeah. It doesn't have any bite to it.
No.
Oh, wow. We're going to chug this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The would you rather is would you rather chug this?
Yeah, this
I'm
is the
all
answer.
over this.
We got to warm it up, though. Okay.
Depths of the website.
We're back now with more recipes. Okay, my choice for next week's meal plan. I chose a sheet pan Indian beef and cauliflower dinner. I had not seen this one on our website in a while. It was originally made by the Beef Council, and my pal Nick over here created it for you all. Yeah, I don't know. This one looks interesting. I love Indian flavors. It's made with a tri-tip, which I'm not incredibly familiar with. I am obviously more familiar. Yeah, it's this.
It's
Nick will explain it.
How would you think a tri-tip is shaped?
In an angle.
Like a triangle.
Like a triangle.
It's crazy. So think like this.
I mean, you can see that in this photo.
Yeah.
But the photo looks delish.
Oh, it is delish.
I also think that cauliflower is underrated.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, as of late.
We were talking to somebody that
Tom.
was shit-talking
Oh,
cauliflower.
no, just kidding. Not Tom. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no. It was my friend Brian and his boss, Anthony, were in the store. And he was talking about a steak dinner. And Anthony was shit-talking cauliflower. And Brian and I instantly got on him.
Yeah, I used to not like it. I used to probably shit-talk it. But I made some... I don't remember. I've had some really good cauliflower lately. So anyway, the Indian flavors and the cauliflower and the fact that this is a tri-tip that I think is interesting that I don't cook that much. This is my recipe choice for this week.
And a really good tip that this does is curry powder is actually a phenomenal beef seasoning, like steak seasoning. We always think in America, if we want to go salt, pepper, garlic for steaks, that's a very
Yep.
European way of doing things. It's good, but if you want to bring a little bit extra savoriness to it and really kind of accentuate the beef flavor without adding salt, curry powder is a great way to do it. That really unique combination of spices brings out the savoriness. So always a great seasoning.
That's a good tip. I got mailed curry powder on accident from Amazon, and I just didn't return it because I didn't order it.
Was
I
it a
don't know.
chemical weapon attack?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't opened it, so but I'm gonna open it and try for this. So if I'm not here next
It's like those
week,
seeds that everybody was getting mailed.
yeah, it wasn't seeds. I mean, it looks legit. I don't know. Should I not eat it? Okay, stay tuned.
Mine is a sweet and savory pork tenderloin, also known as hooker pork.
Hooker?
Hooker pork because it's so sweet and easy.
Oh my God! Second dad joke for you.
Serious.
No, I'm serious. The recipe says that.
Yeah, my cousin came out with this recipe, shared it with me. It's so delicious. You just put some pork tenderloins and stuff in a slow cooker.
Yep.
You can shred it. You can slice it. It's just delicious. If you like pork that's like that combo of sweet and savory, as the recipe says, this is good.
Yeah, this one looked good. The Weekend has a whole bunch of slow cooker recipes on it for you this week.
Because you ain't doing a damn thing this weekend.
Nope, I hope not. So, good meal plan this week. Stay tuned.
For the people that have stayed tuned, this is going to be, I think, a good week for this. And what time is it, Bridget?
It's time for Kid Corner. Sorry, I threw that off today,
okay.
but here we are.
At the end.
Okay, these are good stories. Okay, so this year on Thanksgiving, my darling husband, he just tries so hard to make sure that I'm having a lovely day, and I must have seemed a little stressed, and I love me some Christmas music.
The report from Tyler was not enough drinking during the day.
I mean, I was very committed to my chefly duties. Okay?
No, not you. Him.
Oh, him. Oh, he was helping with the kids a lot. So it was chaos. I don't know how else to say this. So there's a fourth kid in the mix. Shannon has two and I have two. And two of them are toddler age, and it's a lot. My kids are crazy. Let me be clear. It's my kids. Shannon's kids are pretty calm. But anyway, so Tyler kept coming in the kitchen and putting on Christmas music for Shannon and I, so we didn't stay stressed, and it was so lovely. So, okay, we go on and on. We cooked this whole meal, and literally right as we sat down to eat, Shannon's youngest needed to be fed, and then mine, one was throwing a fit. Lucy sat and ate for 3 minutes and then started shoving her food all over the floor. So it was really chaos. So whatever. Dinner got done. Took all day to cook and 10 minutes to eat. And we were loitering in the kitchen and oh, should we have pie? What should we do? And Tyler, my all-time favorite, Mariah Carey Christmas song came on. And I don't know how it started or what happened. Oh, Lucy started dancing. And then Elliot ran from the other room. And then Nolan and Shannon came in. And then Max. And everyone in the house, including my parents, or my dad was holding Nolan, whatever. Anyway, we ended up having a whole Christmas dance party to Mariah Carey's Christmas to end the day of Thanksgiving. And it sounds so silly, but it was just a really awesome way to be this got so stressful. We were all just defeated. And then we had a little dance party and we're cool. We kicked off the Christmas season and sent the kids to bed. And so anyway, that was my kid corner. It involved all of the kids in my little bubble, and it was lovely.
That is awesome.
It was fun. Yeah.
While you were doing that, I made a concoction.
Yeah. What was it?
So we're going to take this glue wine that's been
open forever,
improved,
aged finely.
And we're going to use the ribbed lines on the solo cup as a measuring aid.
I know, that is the best tip that I never realized. Tell me that.
And then we're adding a splash of the Cranberry Bud Light Seltzer. And we have a mixed drink.
Oh, that's great.
It's delicious.
A little effervescent.
I know.
Oh, you guys, old glue wine. But oh wait, I have a question about this. Do they come
It's a 12-pack mixed sampler.
Oh, nice. Okay. Good product rec.
Okay. So I talked about on Thanksgiving, I got my Christmas lights up. I love Christmas lights. I love them. My dad is nutso on Christmas lights. His grandparents were the ones that were really nutso. They won all the awards. They went crazy. When I was very small, we'd go over to his grandparents' house and just decorate for a day, a full day of, they had all the cutouts, all the things, tens of thousands of lights, all the stuff.
Wow.
The wood cutout Santa Claus and stuff, that's from his grandparents' house.
I love that vintage Christmas decor.
And he made them because he worked as a carpenter at a when businesses used to have their own carpenter and machinist.
Oh, that's what he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So he hand did all of these Santas and reindeers and stuff. It was really cool.
That's so cool.
And so he really picked up on that. That's something he's great at. And so as a kid, like I always loved falling to sleep and, you know, the Christmas lights outside the window. I loved that so much. So I like that too. And we have this big new house. So I was like, yes, more Christmas lights.
More lights.
I wasn't sure how exactly to do it. We started with just a basic outline of the house. We're probably going to start adding some more stuff.
I was going to ask you.
I bought the 10 times bright LEDs.
Of course you did.
Because we're in the middle of nowhere. We need to be able to see it. Like planes, we're on final for O'Hare.
Oh, yeah.
Like anything coming Great Circle from Asia or Europe actually legitimately flies over our house.
I do love seeing Christmas lights from planes.
So we need to light this up.
Motherfucker.
We need to light it up so that everybody can see. So I got it all done with my dad. It was great fun. He was playing Christmas music while I was doing it, and he was very happy.
I love
Strange because he's not a happy person in general.
Stop.
And so time came to light it. You know, we checked it, but it's daylight, so it doesn't. Especially with the LEDs, like they don't.
Yeah, they don't show up at all.
So we decided we're gonna have a grand illumination ceremony. Don't sue me, Grand Geneva. And we decided we'd let Simona light them.
Yes, good idea. The 1-year-old.
Because it's her house, and you know she should hit the button and see the lights go on and go ah.
Yeah. Did it work like that?
So we got back from Thanksgiving at my parents' house, and she had managed to poop herself.
Of course.
And, you know, the thing over.
3-second car ride.
Yep, because car ride equals poop. It just does.
It
Sorry,
does seem to work
daycare.
that way for you guys.
So, but, you know, whatever. If she's ever a little constipated, we put her car ride, boom, magic. Nobody needs any, you know, Metamucil or whatever. We just, boom.
I don't think that's the medicine.
Whatever. X-Lax? I don't know. Anyway, so we you know do that, and we're like, okay, we're still gonna do this. We gotta go quick. So Sarah wanted to go stand in the driveway. She wanted to take a video of the lights going on for the first time in our house. So we have that. And I went to the corner where we have the button to push, and I took Simona. I said, okay, Simona, we're gonna do a countdown, and you're gonna push this button. And like she's very good at pushing buttons.
Yeah.
She's at that age. You say like,
and it's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we do 3, 2, 1, and she pushes the button, and then and the lights go on, and then she instantly turns it off.
Woohoo!
And I go, Simona! And then I have to hit it again, and they go on, and it's beautiful. And Sarah took a video of it, and it's hilarious because the lights go on and off. Sarah starts chuckling, and you can hear me like, Simona!
Nick sent me the video, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on here. Why are your lights off?
They go back on.
But they look lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it was a fun time with our daughter, and we gotta, you know, enjoy that. And now we have lights. And
but do you know what I like about your lights? They have the white string, so they don't look terrible in the day. Like and they're the bulbs that are like, I don't know, the LED bigger ones. Yeah, the bigger bulbs.
Not the biggest ones, because my observation on that is the bulb is so much longer than the light source that you actually get discoloration. So we want like the medium size.
Wow.
So the bulb to the light
I hear you.
source is actually like more proportional.
It looks nice during the day is my point, because a lot of times people put up Christmas lights and I mean myself included, but like, because I just take whatever lights we
got these 3M command strips made for outside light hanging.
Oh,
that, like, so
Worth
we'll
it?
see. Yeah, we'll see how long they hang on and stuff. After Christmas, you might get a product wreck, but we got to give it a season, right?
Got to see how it works in the snow if it ever snows.
All right.
Here we are. It's clearly the holiday season on Dinner Plus Drinks. We are jolly and we match today. Okay, sorry. If you're not watching, we happen to match today in our maroon colors.
We look good. Maroon's a good color.
Thanks for hanging with us, guys. I hope you had an awesome Thanksgiving. Right? Yeah. And I hope also many of you are decorating this weekend, because why not? I don't know. That's what I say. Just kidding, though. You will have decorated already by the time you listen to this. So don't forget to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Dinner Plus Drinks Podcast.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a lovely
Holly Jolly
Tuesday,
Day.
all those things.
Cyber Monday.
Bye.
Bye.